Hello everybody, this is Dap the E-Vegan. Welcome back. So I am going back to school. That's right, you heard me right. I am going back to school. That is e-school, by the way, e-school. So I'm gonna go to an online school. I am going to study an online program in plant-based science and plant-based nutrition. So hopefully this will be a short video. So yeah, let's go. Alright guys, so that is correct. I am going to e-school. So in these next couple of weeks, I will be doing an online program in plant-based nutrition. And this program is offered through the eCornell website, which is, I guess it's a subsidiary of Cornell University. So this is, again, it's called the Plant-Based Nutrition Program, which I will end up getting a certificate in. And of course, I'll be able to get CE hours, continuing education hours for this. But again, it's plant-based nutrition, and it is a program that is offered, and I guess it's authored and taught and offered by, I would say, the main doctor who coined the term. I guess you can say he coined the term plant-based diet. You know, I don't know exactly who did it, but he was definitely one of the ones who discovered the idea of what plant-based diet is. And you know, he's a PhD doctor. He's a researcher, and he was the one that discovered in his research that animal products were bad for you. Animal products causes a lot of diseases, that causes a lot of problems, that cause cancers, that cause chronic illnesses, all kinds of things like that. But it is offered by him or through him. And there are 3 parts to the program. Each part is it has a increment or a term of 2 weeks. But I've scheduled it in a way that I've got a vacation coming up next week, so I've scheduled it in a way, or whenever I record this video, I've got a vacation coming up. So I've scheduled it in a way where I'll be able to take the first 2 parts of the program while I'm on my vacation, and the last part after my vacation. So I'll be able to utilize most of my vacation to work on this program. Each course, again, there are 3 courses. Each course provides a 10 CE hour credit, and they say to allot about 7 hours to complete each course. The first course is nutrition and society. So it's going to talk about, you know, the history of nutrition in our society, basically all the hurdles to different types of, you know, nutrition programs, diets, things like that, and how the plant-based diet fits in. The second course is disease of affluence, which kind of alludes to his biggest, I guess, the author. His name, by the way, is Dr. T. Colin Campbell. I forgot to mention his name. His name is Dr. T. Colin Campbell. So again, it's off of his biggest achievement, or his biggest accomplishment, which is the book that he wrote called The China Study, which basically is like the biggest research on nutrition that you can think of. And it falls off of that, which is the idea that disease of affluence, which is, there are certain diseases that he discovered that affluent people tend to have versus non-affluent people. So it seems like affluent people tend to have these chronic illnesses like cancers, different kinds of cancers, breast cancers, pancreatic cancers, colorectal cancers, high blood pressure, diabetes, things like that. These are diseases of the affluence. Why are they diseases of the affluence? Because affluent people historically are the ones that are able to afford foods that are of animal-based foods, right? So they're the ones that are able to afford, meat, for example. They're the ones that are able to afford dairy products. They're the ones that were able to afford, fish, or all these different animal products. Historically, they're the ones that have been able to afford these foods. And people who aren't affluent, people who are poor, have often had to eat foods that they had to grow, which obviously would be plant foods, right? So they mostly ate, not saying that they were vegan, but they mostly ate foods that they grew. So they, rice, beans, corn, root vegetables, seeds, things like that. So in the affluent community, because they were consuming these animal-based foods, you get these diseases. So that second part is called disease of affluence. So it looks into that. The third part is plant-based in practice. Plant-based in practice. So it's almost self-explanatory. It looks at how the plant-based diet can be implemented and how it can be used in practice. So how it can help with athletic performance, how it can help, with, let's say, practitioners, and how they can help, further help their patients make have better health outcomes, things like that. So those are the 3 courses of this program. Nutrition in society, disease of affluence, and plant-based in practice. So, I'm super excited about this. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and this was just the best time for me to be able to do this. Been wanting to do this since I've learned about it, which is, I would say it's been at least a year. And I've known about Dr. Campbell. Dr. Campbell essentially is the person who made me go fully vegan. I didn't necessarily transition from non-vegan to vegetarian. I didn't do that. The way I just said it made it sound like that. But he was the one that, when I was watching these documentaries, looking at these research, I was thinking, maybe I'll do pescatarian or something like that. But it was Dr. Campbell that made me go, oh, wow, going vegan is the way to go. So, again, it's called plant-based, whole food plant-based, low-fat diet, which just is it's a vegan diet, a diet that is, that doesn't consist of animal products. But yeah, Dr. Campbell. He's awesome. The guy is like 80-something year old. He's like an 80-something year old PhD researcher, and he's still going strong. Me and my wife were lucky to meet him at Georgia State a couple of months back, and it was awesome. I actually have a picture of we took a picture with him. Have that picture on my Facebook. But yeah, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Hopefully I can learn a whole lot more about the history of nutrition in this country and in this society in general, and just maybe be able to learn how I can apply the plant-based diet into practice, to where I can be a more effective champion of the plant-based diet, and be able to promote it better, be able to use it to improve people's lives. So this is really a personal self-development thing for me, and also maybe potentially be able to use this in my career, or in just whatever kind of endeavors that I look into in the future. So, but yeah, I'm excited to do this. I'm gonna start this in the next week. So it's gonna involve a lot of reading and a lot of concentration, but I'm ready for it. Dr. Campbell also has a book called The China Study, which is the study that I was talking about, that I was alluding to, the biggest study. And I have yet to finish reading that book. It's a big book. I just haven't had time to finish the book. But yeah, I can't wait to start this course and finish it, and can't wait to learn a lot. But I'll keep you guys updated on everything and how it goes. So, but I'm about to get on the highway here and call it a day. And until next time, I'll see y'all on the next video. Alright guys, peace.
This is Dap the eVegan. I'll be putting out more videos and content, so please like, subscribe, and share for more updates. Continue evolving. Peace. Also, use my referral code in the description below to get 1,000 miles of free supercharging with the purchase of a new Tesla.